Hello and welcome to my channel African Gypsy. My name is Sunshine. For those who are coming here for the first time, welcome, and please do remember to like and subscribe to my channel so that you'll know the next time I post another exciting video. And for those who've always been here, thank you very much guys for the support and welcome back. Today I'm doing a very interesting reading called What Are These Person's True Intentions Towards Me? It's kind of like a love reading. It's interesting. Let's go into it. I think Spirit has got some very interesting messages for us. Remember that this is a general reading, so not everything will resonate with you. So please do take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. For more personalized reading, remember to book a personal reading with me. The details will be there down below. So we've got a choice of 3 decks. The first one, the shiny brooch. And the second deck we've got is this Africa. Interesting piece of artwork there, I like that. Or we've got the pink here. So just take a moment to look at the 3 choices of piles we've got in front of you and see which one pulls you the most, which one are you most drawn to, and we'll do that reading. And remember, you can pick 1 or 2 piles of cards. It depends, you know, sometimes you haven't made up your mind and that's all right. Alright, so take a moment and I'll be with you again. Alright, so for those of you who picked the first option, the first message I get is that there's a lot of unity and harmony and between you and this person whose intentions you're asking about. And it seems as if they'd like to work more closely with you and have a lot of, like a respectable relationship. That's going to give you a lot of respect as well within your industry or whatever work it is that you do. It's a very good card of unity and getting along very well, like 2 minds coming together. What is crossing your path at this stage is a decisive point that has been reached in your life. It's not possible for you to carry on a bit wishy-washy about what to do or what the future will hold. You have to make a decision. As you can see here, the angel is holding the Akashic records and things that are hidden previously are coming to light, and maybe some other. For me, what I'm feeling as I look at this is that for a lot of you as well, there could have been something that would have manifested a bit like an entity that could have been blocking this forward progress for you. I would say it appears like an entity because this could appear differently for each person. Remember, this is a general reading. So for some people, it's an actual person standing in your way and causing all this indecision, just keeping you in a state of waiting, I suppose. And then for a couple of you as well, I see that it could actually be an entity, something that is stopping your forward progress, but that is coming to an end. And we've got a lot of the number 2, so you could be seeing a lot of synchronicities around you. The number 222, we've got a 20 down here that comes down to a 2. I see that this person wants you to get into your power, into like your spiritual power as well. And Spirit is saying that it is safe for you to be more powerful and for you to use your gift, because you're guaranteed you can never abuse your gift. Your gift is a blessing to the world and a blessing to yourself as well. So in whichever way you can do it, perhaps it's just a way of caring that you have, or a certain manner that you have, or perhaps it is an actual gift that you have. Whatever way it plays out, it will be different for each person. And I feel that I'm being drawn to the fact that it's like a lucky star that you have. This gift you have is actually something lucky, something that portends great good. Those are the words I'm hearing. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, it's wish fulfillment. By using your gift, your wishes will also be fulfilled as well, because you're more in harmony with your divine purpose. I see that this person has always wanted you to honor your true feelings, because perhaps you might come to you as a person who doesn't always allow their own true feelings to shine through and suppresses a lot of their thoughts. So it all looks very calm on the surface, as you can see, before you get to a waterfall. But then as you get to the waterfall, there's all these other feelings cascading, hidden feelings and stuff like that. I really love this card. This person wanted you to honor your true feelings, because you might have found yourself being very irritable and short and with people and stuff like that, and you didn't understand why that was, and just only because there's true feelings that you were hiding from yourself. A good way to get to know your true feelings is always just spend time with yourself and hear what that little voice inside of you is saying. This person would like you to probably change your address, change your location, and I feel that it's divine. Yeah, it's divinely orchestrated. It's a divine inspiration coming through. There's a new address coming up and it's an upgrade. It's much better than whatever you're at, no matter how good that is. So Spirit is asking you to write down like a list of things that you like, features you like in a house, or it might be an office, maybe a place where you work. Write down a couple of features that you really like and manifest that, and Spirit is going to bring that through to you. It's an upgrade. It's an even better place. So do not be afraid. Don't think that Spirit is going to make you land in some unpleasant place. No, your feet will walk on pleasant places. And this is what this person is also feeling for you. This person really has honorable intentions, good feelings. They'll probably like to take some time out with you in nature, maybe go to the lake, to the park, to some place that's just quiet and serene and spiritual in some way. Because when you're in nature, nature is very powerful. The answers that you get, sometimes you're just dancing around, like I like this with the fairies dancing around these. Sometimes you're dancing around one topic, and yet Spirit is actually telling you that you should take a walk, go into nature, and you come out with a lot of answers. Our key, our root is higher consciousness. This person wants you to think a little higher, to get in touch with your spiritual side, so that you can get inspiration about the next leg of your journey. Because I see this ties in quite deeply with the new location as well. So as you manifest, you tie in, you get in touch with your star player. You're like, star player? What's that? Your star player is your ancestors, your guides, your angels, your mermaids, merpeople, whatever you call them. But you need to find a way to get in touch with them, to have like a one-on-one with them, and just make some time. I'm not saying become a monk or really deep into whatever it is that you do, but just take time to honor your creator and the creative power within you. Environmental factors that are going to help you or hinder you. I see a romantic partner is coming in, so someone's coming in, or if they're already there for some of you. Remember, this is a general reading. For some people, you're already in a committed relationship. There might be a romantic getaway coming up. Oh, I wonder if it's going to be to nature. Hey, fancy that. That would be quite interesting. Romantic partner in the magic of nature. Oh, that could be it for a couple of you listening to this reading and watching this reading right now. For some of you, someone's coming into your life and they're going to be very romantic, and you can always go outside and talk to Spirit and ask Spirit to teach you how to be more romantic too. So this person wishes that you were kinder to yourself, because a lot of your internal conversation might be quite harsh. I don't deserve this. This is not good enough for me. I'm not good enough for this. I'm too this, I'm too that, for that, and all of that. You understand what I'm talking about? But just be kind to yourself. Be able to look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I love you. I thank you. Yes, I'm not exactly where I wanted to be, but damn, someone had to work hard to get me just here where I am. And I thank you, Spirit. I'm holding on to that blessing. Be able to tell that to yourself, and I forgive you for the person you had to become in order to survive. Sometimes situations force you to be some other person just so you can survive. You get your hackles up, you get your defense mode on, and you become a beast just trying to survive. And you sit back one day, you're like, ooh, how did I get here? And if you find that you're not happy with it, you can always change it. Spirit also wants you to just perform some act of kindness, random acts of kindness. Just help someone, even anonymously. Just sow a seed. This person, whoa, whoever this reading's for, girl or boy, you are lucky. This person wants you to make a lot of money. They want your finances to flow like you have never seen. You see how, I hope you can pick that up. You see how this angel is going up, and whatever she's manifesting and thinking about is going around and going out into the universe, into the galaxy, and dozens of helpers are coming in, divine helpers, meeting people at the right time, networking, going out into the universe, so to speak. Different parts of the universe, and finances coming into you from different parts of the world, money from all sorts of different countries. This is really, really amazing. So whatever you're working towards that's going to release any blockage in your finances, guess what? It's successful. So if you see your finances begin to dry up a bit, just go out into nature, say, Spirit, yeah, I admit it, I have been obsessing about money, and I'm sure a lot of you have been with lockdown situations and all whatever's happening in your part of the world. But release it to Spirit and say, help me so that my finances can flow again. Release any thoughts and actions that have blocked my finances. And once you do that, you find them flowing again. This is really, really a beautiful reading. I feel that I should clarify at least one card with the judgment. I think it's too important for me to leave as is. For those who want a more detailed reading, do remember to book your personal reading with me. And we'll get to find out how this is playing out in your particular life. So let me just shuffle a few cards, Spirit, Angels, Guides. Oh, guys, that's too many. I know a lot of people want to know, what is this for me? But just give me a few messages. Let this connect with the people for whom this is intended. Yeah, it's about the money. Someone's been trying to block your money. Someone's been trying to steal your shine. They don't want you to get money, and yeah, you need to take care of your paperwork and stuff. Ooh, they're even trying to block a mutual attraction. Whoa. You know what? No one's going to stop this. Whatever it is that's coming out for you, however this is playing out for you, perhaps you're already in a committed relationship, I'll take these cards. I just asked for 3, but this is also okay. You're going to move to calmer waters, and yes, there's been a blockage with your finances and perhaps paperwork and stuff, but I see you moving to calmer waters, things getting much better for you, away from all the drama, and you've got help, you've got divine help, moving forward from stormy waters to something better, and there's a lot of healing and a mutual attraction. You guys feel for each other the same way. However this plays out, whether this is romantically for someone, or perhaps you're asking about someone you want to work with and you guys resonate, you're totally on the same level, and there's a friend coming in. Someone's been trying to block this help coming in for you as in terms of advice, an advisory kind of a session perhaps for some of you, and this could play out as a friend who's got a lot of useful advice about things that you need to be doing in terms of your money, to get your money rolling, to get your hustle on, however you call it. Yes, but I feel that you will be able to get this help. This is going to play out differently for different people. If this reading has resonated with you, please let me know. Leave a comment in the comments. Let me know how this resonates. And if you feel that you need a personal reading so that you can read a lot more deeper into your personal situation, please be sure to follow the details down below. And I look forward to seeing you in our next reading. Thank you and stay blessed. Hello, and for those of you who picked option 2 with the Africa, this is what I have for you. Firstly, I see that this person's true intentions towards you is perhaps to give you some money. Remember, we asked, what are this person's true intentions towards me? So this person might be intending to give you money, and they're very charming and generous, but they might find themselves in a position where they're not able to give you that money. I see as well that there's a beneficial change in environment for a couple of you who feel that the home environment could be a little better. So maybe you're doing a few things around the house, or you're just doing things to remove anything that's toxic in the house. Excuse me. And that's quite good. But I see as well, for just a few of you listening to this reading and watching this reading right now, there could be some little disputes in the house. You want to try and just solve them as amicably as you possibly can, because there could be some misunderstandings and someone wanting to just act without really thinking out their actions. So please do make sure you keep your tempers in check and just think things through and give yourself time to truly see what you feel about a decision. Remember that this is a general reading, so for more personalized information on this, you need to book a personal reading. This person truly feels that you should have a lot more body movement in your life, which is quite interesting. So maybe they want you to dance a bit more. They feel that if you dance and if you celebrate, I feel as well, you could feel better. I'm also being told at this time as well that they may be feeling that you could do some moon prayers, for those who know about that moon magic, moon prayers as well. That's what I'm being directed to say as well with this card. Moonlight dancing. That's quite interesting. This is for a few of you. I feel that this person feels that your body and your life would benefit from a lot more physical exercise. Of course, they're not going to come and say, hey, you know what, I think you need to exercise a bit more. It might be subtle, like, oh, Dave and them are walking every morning. I think it's quite healthy. Take the hint. It's not anything bad. It's just so you can feel better. In the past, this person gave you a lot of support in terms of your spiritual journey, and they felt that you have a lot more to offer the world, that you had a bright star that was very good for you. As your current circumstances, I see that this person wants your dreams to come true. They're being very supportive, and I feel that a couple of you might be dreaming about each other. You're dreaming about someone and they're also dreaming about you. That's what I'm being told to say. I'm being told that you need to take special attention of any dreams that you may have in this season as well, because they could actually be quite symbolic and full of information. I'm being told to stay pregnant with information. That's quite interesting. Perhaps that's a message out there for someone in particular who's going through something. In the future, I see that this person feels that you should be kinder to yourself. Yes, a lot of that internal conversation might be very sharp, and this person feels that, just give yourself a break at times. Sometimes you're just too harsh on yourself. Things are hard for a lot of people, and this too will pass, and you need to be lighter. More light-hearted. That's what I'm feeling. The key, I feel, is that this person would like any problems that you're going through to be resolved. For just a few of you, I'm being told a specific message that perhaps someone is wanting to change their family, but this problem can be resolved. Yes, you're asking, what on earth do you mean change your family? How many meanings could that have? Well, book your personal reading and I'll go a little deeper. This is just for a few people, not for everyone. For many people, Spirit is saying that your prayers are being answered, and you've been asking for divine and angelic assistance, and it is forthcoming, it has arrived. So Spirit is asking you to proceed with faith and gratitude. Have faith in the power of the divine, of Spirit, to answer your prayers and give you good answers quickly. And have gratitude. Start going around feeling thankful. Try and get that feeling of gratitude, like, oh, I'm so thankful, thank heavens this happened for me. Start feeling that, and you're going to pull that into your life a lot faster. Some of you have been feeling unsafe lately. For a couple of you, there's stuff that's been going on in the house. Maybe the atmosphere hasn't been the best. There's been some form of abuse, domestic abuse of sorts going on, and you're sitting in, I feel a few of you are scared of your partner, whether it's the emotional abuse or physical. This is just for a few of you. But Spirit is saying you're safe, you're protected. You're just giving something outside of yourself more power than it actually deserves. I like this card. I hope you can see this. You can see that there are shadows. All these are things that she's imagining, and these shadowed characters with swords, sharp cutting words, and hiding, lurking behind in slimy places. Yet there's the sun shining through. There's all this bright light all around. So I feel that for a couple of you, Spirit is telling you that you're safe and you are protected. Don't give something outside of you more power than it actually has. That, oh, this is going to hurt me. This is bad for me. You know what? Whatever you feed grows. You feed faith, it grows. If you feed your fears, they also grow into something quite unpleasant. A lot of you are hoping for this happily ever after. For some of you, I see you joining some sort of it might even be like an online dance class for now. Maybe later on it will be more physical dance class. And you might be finding your partner there, whether it's dancing or exercise or some sort, meditation, something physical in some form. I'm feeling for a couple of you, that's where you may be getting your happily ever after. And I'm also being told that for a lot of you are hoping that this movie that you're currently starring in, called Your Life, is going to have a happy, exciting turn. And that may be the case, and you just need to have faith. Please do not cause miscreations to your happily ever after by now imagining the bad. Like, what if this happens? Maybe this will never happen for me. Maybe it's not meant to be. Maybe this. All of those miscreations, they just delay your blessings. A few of you are going to need some quiet time. Yes, you're like, we've been locked down. What do you mean quiet time? All we've had is quiet time. So for some of you, it hasn't been so quiet. Just step out into the garden and listen to your inner self, because your inner self has got some very important information that you've probably downplayed a lot and thought it wasn't too important, but now you're feeling this nagging voice, nagging feeling, you can't shake it out of you. Just take a little sit down by yourself and see what Spirit has to say for you. Okay, I'm going to clarify just one card. Please clarify this blockage for the group, the Tails, the Africa, Spirit, Angels, Guides, Babies, Ancestors, my highest guides. What do I need to know here? What do I need to know? What is this bit of... Whew, okay, I will take those. Thank you very much. Spirit has said, no, not one, but two. So for this message, I'm seeing that, yeah, some of you are going to have to learn to be more self-reliant. Rely on yourself a lot more. Some of you have been living in this space where you're like, no, my partner will do this for me. And maybe that's not always going to be the situation with a lot of changing global trends. So you need to start thinking of doing a little something as well on the side that will bring you in happiness, I suppose. And also, some of you have just been gathering a lot of material things around you, but you know, the more you get, the sadder you still feel. And you're like, no, I thought when I got this Harley Davidson latest model, I'll feel complete, I'll feel myself. And you've got it, it's parked in the garage, but you still feel like, I don't know, there's still this little hole within me. I'm being told that you need to really build your relationship with your star player, with Spirit. Once you have a relationship with Spirit, everything else that you gain around you is like a bonus. It's extra for you, and that's actually beautiful. I'm also being told that there's a miracle in store for many of you. For some of you, it's a miracle healing of a relationship. You're like, no, I've been with this woman so many years, or I've been with this man so many years, they ain't never gonna change. And guess what? A miracle comes in and causes them to change from within, to change not because you want them to change, but to change because they want to do it for themselves. So there's a miracle healing happening in some people's lives. It could be physical healing, it could be emotional healing, psychological, it could be healing of a financial situation. I love this card here because you see the angel is about to turn the vial of this door, to turn the handle, to bring in a whole new different universe coming in. All you have to do is believe, see, because the light is already coming in. The light is shining and telling you that something good is coming. Don't give up now. Don't give up 5 minutes before your miracle happens. Something good's about to happen. Perhaps you've been praying, you've been meditating, you've been doing affirmations, you've been doing your manifestations with the past full moons, and all of that, or maybe a combination of all of them, and that's fine. That does it for you. Do that, and your prayers are about to be answered. Just because you're not seeing them on the 3D doesn't mean that they haven't gone up. Just have faith and gratitude, and something's about to happen, because you know what? Heaven is completely on your side. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for choosing this option. And do remember to book your personal readings if you'd like me to read more deeply into your particular situation. I wish you love and light and lots of healing. Take care till the next reading. Hello, and welcome to those who chose option 3 with the pink. The question was, what is this person's true intentions towards me? So the first message that I'm getting is that for some of you, someone is coming through as being very confrontational. When I shuffle these cards, this came out reversed, which tells me that someone is being very confrontational. They might be passive aggressive, or just maybe they're just outright aggressive. They were out to stir up problems, they want to stir up and have a fight, and they're looking for it, and they're making it very clear to you that they want to get your attention, and in a very negative way. You're being advised to avoid excesses of all sorts. Don't be so laid back that this person is just talking and dancing the jig on your fontanelle and you do nothing about it. And don't throw your toys out the cot completely as well. Just try and find the path of least resistance, the path that will make things flow the best. So I see that with this confrontation, there will be successful arbitration. Someone will come between you and say, you know what, I know this has been going down, it's nasty, but try and find a way to just keep things together. There may be a rival, a very ruthless rival that you're dealing with. Whether it's a rival in love for a few of you, or it might be a business rival for many of you listening to this message. Someone wants the same bad business that you're in. Remember that this is a general reading, so apply this however it fits. For some, it's a person. For some, it's an entity, or an organization, or whatever it may be for you. You need to book a personal reading so that we can read into your personal energies and see how to resonate for you. I see a lot of you are worrying about money, and this person is thinking about your finances too. They're thinking that, oh, he doesn't have money or she doesn't have money. What's she going to do? What's going to happen now? Perhaps there's been talk as well. I'm picking up for just a few of you some talk where someone's been spreading rumors about how you're bankrupt and how you can't put food on your table and all of that nonsense. I suggest you just keep a cool head and let it pass. Words are not going to hurt you, and it will pass. This too will pass, and you'll be able to move forward, move on, and keep things going. I see that in the recent past, some of you may have signed some agreements, like business agreements and stuff like that, work-related stuff, with someone who came out as a mentor or a sponsor, someone who's very good and who sees the best and brightest in you. And that is quite good for you. Spirit is telling me that some of you need to raise your standards. I know how it feels. Whenever I pull this card out for myself as well, I get the same feeling. I'm like, whoa, it's like a slap in the face. What do you mean raise my standards? Aren't I doing fine already? But we all know, God knows that we all deserve the best, and you deserve the best too. And Spirit is saying, you know what? You deserve and can manifest the best for your life. And for some of you, perhaps you have been demanding a little bit more from universe. You've been like, no, universe, you know what? I want better. I don't want to be mediocre. Yeah, I want to be, I can't sing the song that came to mind right now. But yeah, about the mediocre. Yeah, some people don't want mediocre. So it's okay, demand a little bit more from universe and just say, you know, universe, I want the best life. I want the best partner. I want the best ideas. I want the best creativity that there is. I want the best that life has to offer. Yeah. Well, what if I do want some champers and cream prawns and stuff like that with cream and mushroom and all of that? I do want the best, and it's all right, and I'm going to manifest that stuff into my life. So Spirit is saying, raise the level, raise the standards. There's something better for you. For a couple of years, well, Spirit is actually talking about doing a detox. Spirit is saying, you know what, put that bottle away. You're not going to solve your problems at the bottom of that bottle. Yes, it will feel very nice, and yes, we will indulge from time to time and enjoy it. But you need to have a bit of a detox as well. It might also be toxic company. If someone's putting you in a third party kind of a situation, you know she's creeping, or he's creeping, she's creeping, whatever. You know, anyway, take it as it fits. It's your life at the end of the day. In the future, I see that there's a miracle healing coming through. And it's really beautiful because you have been praying for angelic assistance. You've been praying, it seems like in this season, angels are like very near. There's a very thin veil between our divine helpers and this realm. So keep praying, keep meditating, keep believing, keep doing those affirmations. Believe it, do your affirmations. Whatever is divine synchronicity is mine. You say three times a day. Take it like medication, son or daughter, and you'll see that your vibrations begin to rise up and you feel much better. Yeah, so you need to keep on believing and move forward with faith and gratitude, and the best thing will come out for you to be really good for you in the long run. The key, the root is that some of you have been in a very toxic kind of a situation. It's almost like being drunk on love. Yeah, another song coming through. Some of you have been drunk on love, and maybe the wrong kind of drunk, where you let some things pass and you're accepting a lot of things that you probably really shouldn't, and you're feeling like you've lost out. But Spirit is saying, you know what, yes, that happened. That was really unfortunate. Yes, you'd have loved to watch a movie about all this heartache, learn about it from a movie with subtitles and say, yeah, you know what, Spirit, I totally get it. Subject learned. And you're moving on, but it doesn't happen that way all the time. Sometimes we have to go through these things, and it makes us stronger. The experience makes us stronger. I see there's a romantic partner coming in for quite a number of you. Pick this option as well. Some of you are already in a committed relationship, so your partner or you are becoming more romantic. You're asking Spirit, teach me how to be more romantic. How can I show my partner that I appreciate them in ways where I don't have to say the words, I appreciate you. Sometimes I want to show it And you know what? Spirit's going to give you little ideas. Don't tell yourself, I'm not the romantic type. No, I don't do that. Ask Spirit, and Spirit can change you and mold you. You only have to ask. Something romantic is coming up, and for a couple of you, it's a romantic getaway. You're going on a romantic trip away, or maybe you're locked down, you're just going to have a picnic in the house, pull out the candles, some rose petals, some nice drinks, a nice meal, and the intention of changing your space into something so romantic and that shows your partner how much you appreciate them. And no, that doesn't take a lot to get that together. That may be coming through for you. Some of you are actually hoping for the opposite. A couple of you are hoping to break free from some sort of an association you're in. And perhaps that's the best thing for you. Perhaps that's raising your standards. For some of you, breaking free means you're raising your standards. For a few of you, this doesn't have to be a relationship you're breaking free from. It could be a toxic habit. It could be a toxic way that you behave, something that you've always thought was part of you and you could never change it. And you're like, you know what? I don't like the person I've become, and I want to change that. For some of you, you've got these invisible limitations of what will society say? What will school say? What will my family say? And you need to break out of all of that. Perhaps you want to go to an exercise program, you want to join the gym, or you want to change your hair color, but you're like, no, everyone's so used to seeing me like this. What will they say? You know what? This is about you. It's your time, and you need to shine, and you need to do you the best way that you can. For some of you, you've let yourselves sit on the bench when you should have been an active player in the game, just because you're so worried about what people are going to say about you. You need to step up. I see that a lot of you, someone is thinking that you need to rise above your problems and look at things from the healed perspective. Yes, in the 3D, the situation might still be as frustrating as it was before, but you know what? Start picturing that the situation has changed and has improved for you, and over time, you'll find that things will actually change for you and you'll rise above your problems. So Spirit is saying that the healed situation is a reality that's available for you. You can take that, run with it, and move with that, and you'll find that things will actually work out much better for you in the end. Now I'm going to clarify just one card with the Lovers reversed. Spirit, angels, guides, fairies, ancestors. Please clarify the Lovers reversed. Oh, okay, this kind of like just popped out like that. Okay. For a lot of you, there may be fights concerning the home, the family situation, the domestic situation. Some of you might be finding that some people have been locked down with other people perhaps. It's very sad, but things will turn around for you. And for a couple of you, someone is trying to make a decision. It's not a third party as such. Maybe someone has always put their career first, or their job first, or other things first, and made that into like a third party. Like, you know what, I want to take you out, but my job comes first. Yeah, I'd like to be romantic with you, but you know what, my job comes first. So maybe that's it, and there might be a bit of a lover stiff coming up with that. But at the end of the day, I see that there's a cycle closing out for a brand new one to begin, and there is a possibility that this situation can be healed and resolved amicably and quickly. Thank you very much for joining me for this reading. I wish you lots of love and light, and remember that this was a general reading, so it might not resonate with you the whole way through. Take what fits and leave what doesn't. For a more personalized reading where you get to hear what's going to happen with you, who's this person going to be, what choice are you going to make, what does Spirit mean raising your standards, please do make sure you book a personal reading with me, and I'll be happy to answer those questions. My details are down in the description box below. Thank you very much, and take care till the next reading.